Welcome everyone, my name is Matías, investment migration advisor and partner at Holborn Assets. Today we're going to be touching once again the king of all Golden Visa programs, Portugal. It's very important to remember, as of this 2025, Portugal is still the only residence by investment program in Europe that leads to citizenship without relocation needed. This is the reason that this program is so special and the one that makes sense to most investors worldwide that want to get the EU passport without giving up their current life. Today, I want to walk you through some of the key investment options available for the Portuguese Golden Visa this 2025, as well as the best two featured investments exclusive to Holborn Assets, which manage to effectively lower the capital entry barrier from the classic 500,000 euros. As you may know, not any kind of investment is applicable for this Golden Visa. Great products are scarce, and at Holborn, we like to work with only the very best. First, a quick recap on the 5 eligible investment categories currently available and under Portugal's Golden Visa. The first 3 are rarely used. For most investors, options 4 and 5 make better sense overall. Option 4 is a €500,000 investment into a regulated venture capital or private equity fund. Option 5 is again a €500,000 investment into a Portuguese company that complies with the requirements on screen. In this video, I will consolidate the 3 best products in the market that fall under these 2 categories. As we don't want this video to go on for hours and hours, I will focus on the top 3 most popular products amongst our clients this 2025. Starting with the most popular, Solagua Albufera. This is a Holborn exclusive hospitality investment in a hotel chain that controls 9 hotels in Portugal. The underlying asset is an apartment in the ready-built and operational 4-star hotel in the Algarve, Solagua. This project has an upfront compensation income of €101,000 paid at the beginning of the process, lowering the effective capital required to access to €399,000 from the classic €500,000. There is an option to finance an extra €50,000 with a loan option, lowering this entry capital required to a minimum of €349,000. In this model, you have 2 exit strategies at year 6 to execute a guaranteed buyback of €500,000 receiving your original investment, or to keep an apartment in the project, which will be probably valued much higher than the €500,000. So this would be the recommended option. You can make this decision long into the process, so there is no pressure. On top of this, as an investor, you would gain 4 weeks of free stay per year in this hotel for the duration of the process. Number 2, private financing walkaway option. Again, this is a Holborn exclusive product. It falls under the private fund investment category. The model is managed under a non-recourse loan structure between the applicant and the private lender. The applicant would contribute €168,000 in a donation style to the lender, who will then invest €500,000 on your behalf in an applicable Golden Visa fund. This model is not an investment, it's a sunk cost of €168,000, so not the most financially sound, but hands down the lowest entry ticket to exit the program, which is preferred by many clients as a more straightforward and hassle-free way to access the program for the lowest possible entry. Number 3, classic private fund investment. This model has been around for many years. It's the most common and classic way to access after the real estate was taken away in 2023. The application is submitted after investing €500,000 in an applicable Golden Visa fund. Today, there are over 50 different funds with more or less risk-return structures, strategies, and exit strategies. This model has the potential to make the most returns, but it's advisable that the investors are careful selecting a fund that aligns to their specific risk profiles and understand all of the risks and fees that each fund implies. There are plenty of options from venture capital, agro, AI, and even cryptocurrency. At Holborn, we have our own selection of what we think are the best that the market has to offer. in terms of track record and reputation of the fund managers. If I started going into each one of them, we could be talking all day. So I'll be happy to go over them with you on a short one-on-one call. So please feel free to find a spot on my calendar on the link below. I will put on screen a brief comparison of these top 3 products that most of our clients are using to access the program today. Feel free to pause the screen or to take a screenshot. To finish this video, I want to talk about a very important subject to keep in mind. Could we be facing the final year of the Portuguese Golden Visa? Well, as we already saw in 2023, the program managed to survive the rumors of its closing, but it was hit very significantly. We have seen in the past how they took away the Spanish Golden Visa, how they tightened the Greek one, and all of these programs are getting, with time, more and more difficult to access. This is something that I can tell you with a lot of certainty. These programs are not getting cheaper and they are not getting more accessible with time. In Portugal, we have elections in May, and the leading party in the polls already is planning on tightening the minimum stay requirements for citizenship purposes. This would effectively take away the most attractive perk of this Golden Visa, the ability to pass to citizenship without relocating. To date, there is nothing concrete, and Portugal has a history in taking all of these changes very, very slowly. For the most part, we should be safe to enter and log in with the current conditions this 2025. But I could not say the same for 2026. The call to action is clear. If you are considering this program and want to log in with the current perks and benefits, I would advise strongly to give it some priority. As sooner or later, the program will change, and probably it won't be half as attractive as it is today if they take the citizenship without relocation perks. Said this, I would be very happy to help you move forward if you decide that this is the right path to EU citizenship for you and your family. I will pass a QR on screen. Please feel free to take your phone. You can scan this and find the spot directly on my calendar. As well, you can send me an email with any questions you may have for you to move forward. As always, thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything investment migration related. Thank you all and see you soon.